Hey guys, back with the latest installment of the Apache Simpit upgrade. Um, just recently I dug these old Thrustmaster Cougar MFDs out and built this quick little box here for them just to mount them. This is just temporary, just again use some more scrap wood. Mounted the Steam Deck here and an auxiliary keyboard, just a little Bluetooth keyboard I had. It makes it quick to change, the F functions and so forth. I do not have these set up, obviously, with any LCD monitors. I had them like 10 years ago set up with an old A10 setup, and I had little 7-inch Samsung monitors and was running Helios, and that was pretty cool. But I just recently put a order in for Total Control's new Apache MFDs, which are in pre-production. So I put a deposit down on those, and who knows when those will get here. But when those do get here, I think I'm going to go into kind of permanent mode here. This is basically just a desk that I've kind of retrofitted for my needs, but I think the end game here is going to be a proper cockpit. Now, that being said, I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it. Probably just going to build a left side here that can kind of conceal this stuff with the throttle here. Again, I'm using a lot of this, not so much in the rotary flight, but I use a lot of these flips for emergency brake and tail wheel lock, excuse me, night vision and so forth, and a lot of these thumb features here. So they're going to get rid of that, even though I don't do a lot of flying and fixed wing stuff, but it is nice to have that here. And back to the left mouse again, I really do like this. For the few things that I do not have bound in my cockpit, it's nice to be able to just quickly grab this here and kind of just roll over without taking your hand off the cyclic. So yes, let's see. This last video I did, I touched on this product here. It's the X Keys X80, I believe they call it. And what this essentially is a button box. And this 80 gives you up to 80 different programmable keys, and they come with a few blanks if you want to. And I just put them just like the same configuration in the Apache. So with muscle memory, I'm getting pretty quick at just have to glance down. And I've decided to leave these 20 buttons open for other features, commonly used features. I think my main goal would be to eventually, not have to use the mouse as little as possible and have buttons for, the majority of the features. I'm pretty close to, getting that way now. The only thing, obviously, there's so many more features that are going to be released in the future for the AH-64, so we'll see what the future holds, but for now, going pretty good. Back to this heads-up front display. I used these old Cougars, like I said. I pulled them out of storage, and there is a fairly good tutorial, or actually several guys on YouTube, and you can search for them, how they've kind of done a workaround with these Thrustmasters to make them work in the Apache. Now these, I think these are F-16, I'm not sure. These are modeled after the MFDs and the F-16, but the problem is there's not enough buttons on these to get every feature on the MFDs in the Apache. So by using these rocker switches and assigning, certain keys, you're able to get the majority of them. I am using them, and I built this box here just to temporarily mount them on. But I have ordered, like I said, the Total Controls Apache MFDs, which are in pre-production and pre-order. So those should hopefully be getting here soon enough. And when those do come, I think they're 8.4 inches I read. So I'm probably going to have to build something and get it a little bit lower and out of my field of view of the screen here. But I don't want to keep moving stuff around until I can kind of get the end product and not have to keep adjusting stuff, which I've been doing. So I have the Stream Deck here, and you'll see like I've bound the obvious stuff, master caution and so forth. Let's see, this is handy. The map key will bring up a map and so forth. You know, I can turn on and off the IHADs with a quick button when you're doing stuff and you don't want that in the way. I don't think I had this on last update, but I've since when you're in here and I do want to do like finesse mouse stuff, I've created this drawer, or shelf should I say. You know, when I sit down into the cockpit, I can basically you know, it pivots right there, and when I want to use it, I can just pull it out, grab my mouse, and there we go. And it kind of locks you in, and it's more comfortable than having to lean forward, you know, to get the mouse and your shoulders hurting. So we got that going. The cyclic here still the same, you know, it's working out well with the extension pole. You know, really like that, able to really kind of finesse it like that. Let me show you quickly for those who care. Let's zoom in a bit here on the keyboard unit, lock it, and the keyboard. So again, we got A, B, C, D, E, F, you know, and it was just a matter of, like everything else, going into the game and assigning and configuring these binds. So getting a little practice with that. Let's see. That's about it. That's where we're at. Hope you guys enjoy it, and happy flying.